So this video is about solving equations with variables on both sides, okay? So notice we've got a 5x on the left side, we've got a 27x on the right side. So we're gonna wanna get those on the same side first, okay? So first thing we're gonna do, doesn't matter what side you bring the x's to. I've chosen to take the 27x over here to the left side, but you could just as easily subtract 5x from both sides and take the variables to the right side, okay? And in the next example, I'll do that just to show you how that works, okay? So we're going to use those inverse operations we talked about previously. This is going to cancel out these 27x's, okay? So what that gives me on the left side now, I've got 5x minus 27x, which is negative 22x. I'm going to bring down the negative 11, and I'm going to bring down the 55, okay? So now that makes it a two-step equation that I have to solve, okay? So using inverse operations, I'm going to add 11 to both sides first, okay? What that's going to do, those 11s are going to cancel out, and that's going to leave me on the left side with negative 22x, and on the right side with 55 plus 11, which is 66, okay? So negative 22x equals 66. Okay, I want to get x by itself, so the inverse of negative 22 times x is we're going to divide. Okay, inverse operation for multiplication is division. So multiply both sides, divide both sides by negative 22. Okay, on the left side, the negative 22's cancel out. On the right side, I get 66 divided by negative 22, which is negative 3. Okay, so x equals negative 3. All right, you always want to check your work. Plug negative 3 in here for x and in here for x, okay? And what you're gonna get is a negative 26 on both sides, okay? I'll let you do that work on your own, okay? Second example, now there's one thing we have to do first. We've got x's on the left side, we've got x's on the right side. But first, on the left side, we've got combining like terms that we need to do. I need to combine negative 7x and negative 3x, and that gives me negative 10x. Bring down the 2, bring down the negative 8x, bring down the negative 8, okay? Now I've got a negative 10x on the left side and negative 8x on the right side. So this time, just to show you how it works, I'm going to bring the x's over to the right side. So the opposite or the inverse of negative 10x is positive 10x. So I'm going to add 10x to both sides, okay? On the left side, those are going to cancel out, okay? So I'm going to bring down this 2. I'm going to combine these like terms, negative 8x and 10x, and I'm going to bring down the negative 8. So my equivalent equation is positive 2 equals positive 2x minus 8, okay? Now I want to use inverse operations. This is a negative 8 here. I want to add 8 to both sides, okay? On the right side now, these are going to cancel out, and I'm going to simplify everything else, okay? So on the left side, I get 2 plus 8, which is 10. Bring down my equal sign, bring down my 2x, okay? So this says 10 equals 2 times x. Inverse operation is to divide by 2, okay? On the right side, those 2's cancel out, and that leaves me with my answer of 5 on the left side equals x on the right side, okay? It's better, you'll be more comfortable writing x equals some number, so we're going to kind of flip this around. It's called the symmetric property. We're going to flip this around and we're going to say x equals 5, okay? Again, plug that into your original equation here, here, and here, and what you're going to get on both sides is negative 48, okay? If you don't get that, then you've made a mistake, but x equals 5 is the correct answer, and that's how you solve equations with variables on both sides.